It's my lucky day.
Hello guys, here is Hamuda for another video, and today's video will be about my standard challenge. I know that maybe standard are not something that people usually want to see because we have MTG Arena and it's like maybe too common to see some results and so on. But the thing is, I just majority of my standard games are in MTGO mode. So I don't know. I know that this platform is uglier than Arena, but I think the matches are more competitive, right? We are playing a challenge, and basically are the same, not exactly, but the same players that play Pauper, Pioneer, Modern. So probably will be good matches, and it, and it's a work and it's our job for many players, and it can help you play in arena, right? We know we have so many tournaments in arena too, but like Red Bull Untapped, I guess. I try to play, but it's too many rounds and there's some delays. The time are bad, so I usually don't play them, and I prefer to play my challenges that I know I can do it. And I'm playing like since the rotation with mono white, and I'm liking very much because the deck is like tier 1 with mono green and red blue, any, I don't know, dragons turns control with black or white. So many builds around expressive iteration, I would say. Yeah, and draw spells and removals. So there is no not a specific build, a better build in mono white, and something we have to be in mind that you can't in standard right now. We have 3 decks that are the best. The others are like tier 2 or more. They can compete with those tier 1, but the thing is that the tier 1 decks can still win against those decks. Like mono black is good against mono white, and even though sometimes you just lose to mono white because it have a stronger hand with, I don't know, with a early Adeline, and the player can't do a massacre hook so fast, or there's no time for I guess it's blood on snow, the ref, because it was taxes by Spellbinder, Raiden, or Talia. So you can still win. I know mono black is good against mono white usually, but it's not like uh, a lost game. You can still play against it. But the thing is, I build my deck to play against the other 2 decks that are mono green and blue red. That's why we can see a lot of 2 cards. Uh, some players play like 4 Intrepid Adversary, and I don't like it because I know it's very good against mono green and even the mirror. But that being said, Paladin class, it's good against, very good against blue red. I usually win when I have Paladin class because the first, I I was about to say chapter, but it's level. It's already very strong, making your opponent play spell, not obligated, but like you, if you play turn 1 Paladin class, turn 2 Luminarch Aspirant on the play, can't spike field your creature, and that's a very strong turn right now, because your creature is 2/2 and spike field kill about all your good creatures. So there's some reasons to play paladin class over adversary. They do the same. They have the same goal, that is pump your creatures, but they do different things like taxes, and the other one has lifelink. Like we have Chutalia that is very good against blue red, but I don't think it's good on the mirror. It's very okay against mono green, and I split with Clarion Spirit. That is the if you have good turns with Clarion Spirit on the mirror, you win too with those tokens, because you trade your ground creatures, and the 1/1 flyers can win the game. So that's very good. And like Brutal Qatar, I see some builds with 4. I like 3. I meant, and I like very much the 4th, because we have three good decks right now. As I said, two, forgot how to say division, but two of them are creature-based decks. So it's more often that you play against those decks. So I think Brutal Qatar is better than Spellbinder in general. You could split 3/3, but so many times you will face creature decks. So I think Brutal Qatar is 4. Adeline, I like very much, but sometimes the third one don't help too much. I could see you cutting like a 1 Spellbinder for Adeline. Raiden, I think it's a good card, but I don't know, the card doesn't come off in my hand. In general, it's a very good card. It plays well on the mirror. It's good against blue red. It's okay versus mono green. And the ones that are new for us, not new for the Magic, like Talia, it's a reprint. Valor Resistance, it's a reprint. And I think Valor Resistance is very good right now. Very, very good right now. Because it kills Egg, protects your creatures, kill Chariot. Even in the mirror, sometimes you can kill the Adeline, creatures with /4 because of Luminarch Aspirant or a trained hopeful initiate, right? That this one is very good right now. Hopeful, the human warlock, because it's toughness 2 and with train at least one time 2/3, it's make a huge difference attacking and blocking. And the one that I don't know if it's good, or I thought I would like 10 proactive 1-drop creatures, and I choose to play with Battlefield Raptor, because it has flying and first strike, and these are 2 key abilities against the mirror and the mono green matchup. So I thought about that. Portable Hole. So why I'm playing Portable Hole like over Fateful Absence? I think it's because my choose of playing with Clarion Spirit, that you can uh, do double spell in a turn. So you must play some 1-drops to play with Clarion Spirit, right? I know some people say like you should play with a more focused build, like I wanna play with Clarion Spirits, so you play more 1-drops and 4 Clarion Spirits, reduce the number of 3-drops to play. There's not a lot of 3-drops right now, like it's 10 3-drops, not too much, that much, but someone could say like play only 8 3-drops and lower your curve to play with your Clarion Spirits, like more one Paladin class that is very good with Clarion Spirits when you can do double spell and then level up your Paladin class and get your creatures +1/+1. But as I said, it's not. Your deck will be very good against one specific matchup and bad against the others. So I don't like that usually because it's not one. It's not like two good decks. It are three good decks. So I don't think it's that smart to not play around the other one. That being said, we have the sideboard, right? So I don't know about the sideboard. It is a mess, I guess. As you can see, I'm playing like one Welcome Vampire, and this card is very very good. It's I was playing with two on my main board instead of Redan, but I think Welcome Vampire end up being better post side because sometimes your opponent have more removal spells and this card can play well against it. And the mirror match is very good too because it's all about who has more creatures on the board, and Welcome Vampire do that well because you are like turn 4 on the play because you it's normal to have 4 lands. You can play like one Welcome Vampire and a 1 drop, and you draw a card. Or I don't like Adeline on the mirror, but you can attack with some a creature and make a 1/1 and draw a card. So it's very good. This one Fleeting Spirit, I'm trying to. I don't know if this card is good like only against blue red because it play around removal. I try to play against mono green because sometimes on the draw I think it's important to trade with his good creatures like the deck leader, and during the the match first strike is very good. You can It's not impossible to exile 3 cards against mono green. I have 2 more valor resistance to against mono green and red blue, 1 portable roll, 2 guardian that's very good against red, 2 elite spellbinder to tax extra turn or some ref spells, fateful absence. It's like my instant speed kill against I guess I bring this card I get against the 3 matchups: mono green, red blue, and mirror. 3 Skyclave for the mirror and mono green. So I explained. Probably there are some explanations already about this deck in a lot of channels or streaming because it's a standard and we have arena, as I said. But I hope you guys liked some explanations why I'm choosing some of those cards. I didn't explain like Luminar Experience. There is no reason to explain this card. It's the best card of the deck, or Usher, or Hopeful Initiation. Those cards are good. There's no need to explanation. The land, I forgot to explain why Cave of the Frost Dragon. I think it's good 24 lands or 23, and this card being a model land, like the one that deals damage with referent of your creatures on the battlefield. But in general, I like this land being an early turn untapped. Like play this at the first turn, 1 drop. I was losing too much when the model land entered tapped on the turn 1 or 2 because I couldn't play sequence well, right? So that's why I choose Cave of the Frost Dragon. Let's go to my matchups. Let a comment below, right? A like too. Say what you think about what I explained right now, and let's see my matchups. So match 1 we are against Teru Teru, and I have a really good hand on the play. We have Usher. I begin with Usher because it deals more damage, right? And in the second turn, yeah, I could play two initiate. Hopeful, I will call hopeful because in Portuguese it's hard to say initiate, but I will say hopeful. I could play two hopeful, and the turn after I could play Luminarch Aspirant, pump the 2/1, hit for 3 plus 2 3. But as you can see, it's a mono green, so if he plays a 3/3, I already can't attack with those two creatures. So I prefer to believe that I won't attack with this one. I was mistake. But I draw another aspirant. And he just conceded because I can just pump this creature and hit. Even if he plays a chariot, he can't do blockers because of these creatures that can remove two counters and kill his chariot. So I was as this card on the play against mono green is very strong if he can't kill both of them. So let's go to the game 2. So post side on the draw, I usually cut when I remember because it's not automatic, but I cut a land on the draw because 24 is much. It's much, but I cut. So against mono green, I don't like Elite Spellbinder, though it's a flying creature. I don't think it helps you win the game. I don't like Thalia because it's only a 2/1 first strike, and some of your removal spells are non-creatures. So taxing your own spells, I don't think it's good. Even though your opponent it's taxed too, like his fight spells or chariot, I don't like it. I don't think it's good. One Usher, one Clearing Spirit. I bring on all of my removal spells. Like I can see I could add Adeline too because Adeline is not that great against mono green. On the draw, so many cards are bad against mono green because in this meta, who is playing first? It's just, this is it's the main part of this meta is who is playing first. And I bring all of my removals: Valor Resistance, Paladin no, a Portable Hole, Skyclave Apparition, and the one that destroy creature with soaring Fateful Absence, I think. Yes, these cards I bring. So I keep this hand. I think it's very good. Yeah, drawing lands is not great. So as you can see, if he do like a chariot, I'm already losing. This is strong too. I think I should attack, and that's why he can Blizzard Brawl my creature. And I don't know why I didn't double block. I guess it was because I was playing another tournament, but the play was to double block the werewolf. It's easy double block werewolf. Here I attack. It was very easy double block here. Yeah, that card is a problem. He was very far ahead with Ranger class and a chariot. And I don't know why he do it after combat. And I think I did that play Yeah, I played very bad this turn. I don't know why I didn't portable hold werewolf back. I don't know. Yeah, I should just portable hold werewolf back. As you can see, I even misclick with Valor instance. I was focused on another on another. I guess was yeah, okay. I was playing Pauper too, and I probably just click. I just click and did indestructible on Chariot, and I lose and I shame concede. So in the game 3, I just submit. Didn't change my land decision, my land choice of siding. I thought this hand was like very, very unlikely to lose. Very unlikely. As you can see, my brutal Qatar. Yes. It's just curving creatures. And my opponent concede because he must block those two creatures. He's at 6 and he will block, take 4, go to 2, and that's why I don't know. I can just maybe even pass my turn to let those creatures be 3/3 for strike and win the game, or yeah, it's unlikely to lose. The play probably was like I don't know, hit for no, it's hit for 6. Yeah, I could even just pass and I will still win the game. So as I said, adversary is very good. If these creatures were paladin class, I wouldn't win this game. So you can say, oh, adversary, you could draw your other 2 cards that could be adversary, but it's magic. I drew the right part of my deck. Okay, let's go to the match 2 against Fair MTG. I kept this hand on the draw. It's a mirror match. I think I thought my hand was very good if I draw a land. I draw it. He played Redan. Okay. Clarion. Kabira. Yeah, my opponent is not very far ahead, but his sequence. Well, I thought when I played Luminarch Aspirant I would instantly get Brutal Qatar, but he didn't. He had Redan, but now he had. I guess he drew it. Oh no. He yeah, I don't know if he drew it. Because it's right to hold your Qatar in this matchup because you want to Qatar his Qatar, and that's his equivalent. If look what happened. I Qatar my opponent's Qatar, and he Qatar's back, and that's the mirror match. Who draws more Qatar? Okay, and I concede because I didn't draw Qatar. This card decides the first game. I would say this is the card that wins the game. Because Aspirant and Qatar, this one is very good too. On the play, Reden, it's excellent because your opponent lands coming untapped. It's very strong because it's basically not time walk, but almost a time walk. Because in your opponent turn 3, didn't don't playing a 3-drop or double spell with Clarion Spirit is huge on the mirror. Let's go to the game 2. So both side. I don't like Thalia, Elite Spellbinder too, don't think it's good. Battlefield Raptor, it's okay, but I cut one. Maybe I could cut, so I don't know, Usher. But Usher is okay, very okay. One Adeline, don't like Adeline on the mirror, but it's a good card too. I don't like Adeline because I don't know if my opponent will have Valor Resistance. I didn't cut my Valor Resistance, but because I think it's not a bad card on the mirror. It's not great, but it can do some work, especially when involve blocking or slash 4 creatures on his side. I bring one Welcoming Vampire, 3 Skyclave, 1 Portable Hole, 1 Fateful Absence, and I think it is Mulligan, okay, and I keep. Yeah, I cut lands and I decide that welcoming vampire it's my yeah. That happens when you are playing another tournament together. I just 6 my F6 my turn. But I just F6 my turn. I played Welcoming Vampire. He have Adeline. I played Usher to draw a land. And I Brutal Catar my opponent's Adeline. He Portable Hole my land and he attacked with all creatures. I just block the ones that matter. I drew very well, right? Man, I am winning this game. Skipping a land drop. Here I do I'm not winning anymore, but here I have to do that because Chumpy block will be bad. I thought Chumping blocking was not a good idea. I Brutal Catar my opponent hopefully initiate. And here, so if I Valor Resistance my opponent Adeline before attacking, he wouldn't attack me. So what I thought, I preferred go to 1 life instead of he not attacking, cause I don't need to trade. I will kill Clarion Spirit, and I want to kill his creature. So I prefer let him with a 1/1 creature than 2 creatures, you know. So I kill his Adeline, block. I attack with 3 because I have a Faceless Heaven. I didn't attack with both creatures because if he had another Adeline I would die, so I play around it. I don't need to lose a game that I am far ahead. That was a very good draw, because now I can have a Luminarch Aspirant and a blocker. Now I can attack with both creatures. And I show that Welcoming Vampire is very good in this match. He considered the game. I won a game that I mulligan to 5 and I forgot to play. I didn't forget, I just F6 my turn. So let's go to the game 3. So in the game 3, I thought this was a good hand, though I have to play adversary turn 2. Yeah, in his version is with the Monk of the Open Hand. course, I think it's good to trade here. Don't think it's a bad play. I brutal Qatar his, and that is the one that Mono White lose because his mana screw, and I have the redone artifact that is stronger than actually the flying one, the protector's shield. This side is just even stronger because your opponent can't kill your creatures with their creatures. Okay, kinda punished. I don't know, and I still attack. And here my opponent make a bad decision that I made a mistake and I was not punished, but my opponent was. Skyclave my he Skyclave my Skyclave apparition. But when you have this card, he have to pay one more to actually do his ability, and he couldn't, so it's countered. I thought he would. The right play was just target this one. That the ability is other, never you or another permanent. So I thought actually it was a very good card from him, but he target the wrong target. He wrong the wrong card, right? So I'm 2-0. Let's go to the next match against Melody. And good hand on the play. Turn 1, 2, 3. So this is one of the reasons that Mono White is very strong right now. He can sequence well, and on the play is it is very strong. Yeah, I'm hitting for 4. Always attack with your creature even though it won't kill anything. Adeline. I target Radiance, but don't know if it's right. Don't know if I should target my aspirant. I know when I saw his swamp, I don't think he's playing with Spikefield Hazard. I might be wrong, but I play thinking he don't have Spikefield Hazard. So I usually I don't like to put counters on my aspirant because I think this card on the board is better than a bigger creature. So like I prefer letting this creature bigger and bigger than let in this scenario specifically, right? The next turn I probably will put a counter on this one or Adeline, but never. It's not never, but this case not in aspirant. Like against Spikefield Razor deck, I will play at least one in my aspirant or Cinder class, at least 2 if I can. So we have to see. Oh. He has Spikefield Razor. And he conceded the game. But I didn't know if he played Spikefield Razor because he have black. I don't know. But I wasn't play around that card. I know you should play it, but he was Money Screw. He couldn't win this game anymore. I was on the play. That's very big. So let's go to the game 2. So I cut one land, all of my removals, 4 Brutal Qatar and 3 portable hole, 2 portable hole. Don't like Clarence Spirit. I don't know if he's playing Cinderclasm or which white board he's playing. Don't think Skyclave is good. Adversary is very okay. Could see me side out the other one and bring a Guardian of Fate. I didn't search his build. I don't know if it's the Witch Sigmar. I don't remember the one that has Magecraft, but Pest on the field. I didn't know what build it was. So my sideboard strategy was thinking he's a blue-red with some black spot removals. That was my main thought. Probably has Lier and I don't know if whole breacher, and that's why I like very much for Valor Resistance in the 75 cards. Because in those matchups, you just side out your bad portable rolls and bring two protection slash removal spells. Guardian of Fate, I guess I should bring the other one to know what are their removals. I bring Thalia and Elite Spellbinder. A very initial good hand. He have the Smoldering Egg, that's not good for us. Thalia sometimes help your opponent flip Smoldering Egg. I bring two Fateful Absence, right? Man, when your opponent is doing nothing against my sequence, we know that he has the divided by 0. It's probably divided by 0 and he can't cast. He even Galvanic Iteration just to get counters, man. He even do that. Yeah, I don't have to do anything because my opponent is mana screwed again. And it's GG. Yeah. Very, very easy one. I think if you play well this matchup, it's like 60% win, 60/40 for you. I think it is like that. It's not very good, but it's more for you. Often I win this match. I'm against X-File. This guy is very good. Okay, I have a hand. I know he's playing red-blue. He always play that deck. This hand it has a normal problem that I don't have any creature that will trigger my training. He won't let my 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 creature to train. So here I guess it's the decision that I should make to win the game. This is the problem here. What you guys think before I pass? What is the right card to tax? I guess there's only two cards that you should think. And maybe three. But I chose the wrong card because I didn't think too much. I think little. The right card, thinking in that specific hand, was Fading Hope. Why? Why was Fading Hope? Because I chose Expressive Iteration, but why it's Fading Hope? Because in the following turn, my only play is Animate Faceless Heaven and hit him. And if I text Fading Hope and he thinks the same thing as I, like, maybe he can only attack with Faceless Haven. I have to let my Fading Hope open for the creature land. That being said, he can cast Expressive Iteration into the Royal. He can cast Expressive Iteration, but he won't cast Fading Hope. And that's good for me, because in the following turn I can attack and hit him for 8. But right now, if I don't tax Fading Hope, he can just pass and always play for 1 mana. And in this stage of the game, he has only 3 lands. So maybe he's obligated to play Expressive Iteration and don't let the Fading Hope open. It is kinda confusing, a close call, but I have more information than him, and I'm kind of helping him to play, I guess. Like, if I didn't play anything on my following turn, he can divide it by 0 and step my Hopeful, get the one that something science, get a land, but the 4th land, let Fading Hope always open, so I wouldn't attack with this Faceless Heaven. So that's why I think the right play was to tax the Fading Hope. But I didn't. I taxed the Expressive Iteration. And I was very punished because he drew another one. That was... I can't play around the another fading Expressive Iteration. So he exiled his Smoldering Egg. He couldn't play. I would say he probably didn't found a land, or he found it. Oh, look why was not good. Now I have to play, right? I have making him to spend. And he's drawing very well. He didn't. He's not losing a land drop. Yeah. He divided by 0 the other Hopeful. I cast it. Don't know if I should play the adversary. He draw another land. Yeah, and that's GG. Probably would change very much the game if I tax that Fading Hope. Probably would. And I guess right now a Portable Hole was a very good draw. But he drew another Divide by 0. So here I okay. And I don't know why I am not playing this card. I am evaluating very much. I should just play it. Just play the card. I don't know why I didn't. I guess I was afraid. Yeah, it was a very bad play. Let's see what will happen. Yeah, into the Royal. Okay. Yeah. Okay. There's no way I'm winning this game. Yeah, he cast him. Yeah, he just killed me. Let's go to the game 2. Both side, yeah, 2 Clarion Spirit, adversary. This one is right. It's wrong. You should play your Adeline on the play against Blue-Red. But I guess I was afraid because I saw so many bounce spells, like even into the Royal, that I didn't know they were playing. And Adeline, he can't kill easy, but he can always keep bouncing. So I prefer to cut one. But I don't know. With Talia, Adeline becomes very more. No, it's better with Talia. So I cut Portable Roll, Qatar, Adversary, Clarion. This because it's easy to play around. Clarion Spirit, he have like 2-3 Cinder class, and Adversary he can do the same because it usually will play like 2 mana 3/1 because you don't have so much mana, so many, so many. I don't know. You don't have enough mana to like do 6/3, 5/3. Yeah. So I cut off them, some of all of them. I bring Thalia, Lit Spellbinder, Fateful Absence, Valor Resistance. Yeah, that is. Okay. I keep this hand, but not hopeful. Not hopeful. Yeah. That is why I exactly didn't like this hand. Because if I keep drawing lands, it's like lost. I that was the card that I needed turn 2. So here, my opponent foretold a card in his turn 2. I saw Cinderclasm divided by 0 and Galvanic Iteration. Okay. So I attack Cinderclasm because he can play only 2 mana and kill both of these creatures. So I can cast Luminarch Aspirant. So here I make a mistake again. He entered in my mind. Man, after you see turn 2 foretold, and you know so many players cut almost all of the extra turn cards, I should have played around the only foretold card that is good against me, that is Demon Bolt, and I didn't play around, and that's I get wrecked by that, by not playing against the card. But look what happened. we have a we have Galvanic Iteration, Demon Bolt, kill both of my good creatures, and what was the right play? Just play Luminarch Aspirant. That was the play, because he would like I don't know, he wouldn't cast Divided by 0 because it wouldn't be great, but he would Cinder Galvanic Iteration, and after Demon Bolt, Luminarch Aspirant, and Elite Spellbinder, and I would have 2 mana for Valor Resistance. I probably would protect my Elite Spellbinder to deal damage. I want to deal damage when I saw his hand, right? Because he can like Cinderclasm after my Luminarch Aspirant, or even Divided by 0. I don't know. I probably would protect the Elite Spellbinder. And Faceless Heaven will be the board, and this is very good. Very, very good. I draw even my Guardian of Faith, that is, I would have the third mana to protect. Is Cinderclass my Luminarch Aspirant? Okay, I protect it. Spike Field. I was very punished for my mistake. He divided by 0 in the end of the turn. I do Guardian of Faith, so he didn't learn. He killed my creature. Man, he drew very well. He drew very well. I had the necessary cards to win. I don't know if I would win this game, but to play around all the things that he did, but I didn't play correctly. That's why this matchup is good. It's not bad for you, but if you do some mistakes, you will lose. And that's why I kind of liking this meta, because you have to play right. You know that's important in a meta. So I lose this game, and let's go to the match. We are 3-1. Let's go to the match 5. We are against Fennyman. Let's see. I'm on the play. Very, very good hand on the play against almost any deck. Yeah, man, I don't know why, but I think he's playing another thing. When our opponent do that play on his main phase, he's f6ing all of his turns just to play another match. I prefer to think that. His Moldering Egg, okay. I draw Clarion Spirit. Man, there is only one card that can win this game right now. That is Cinderclasp. If he didn't have, okay, he have Demon Bolt. It's not enough. Okay, I prefer to wait one more turn and I text his unexpected windfall. Yeah, I guess it's right to text this card because it was exactly what would flip it, and he would have two lands, more the draw, so I prefer to text this card. I know he can untap and bounce my paladin class, but I don't think it's enough. He have a card that can win the game. Yeah, I don't know if I like his play. Right now I know he don't have divided by zero. This land. He have this is text. He has a science. Okay. Let's see what he do. I thought my hand was very good, but can always lose, right? Okay, go for another paladin class. Counter it. I even play my Thalia. I know he can kill it, but I don't care. I really don't care. I have to play. Ah, here he made a mistake, right? I guess he forgot that dealing 2 damage against one of my creatures would win, not win, but kill. Yeah, that is the draw that I need, man. Something to exile this creature. At least once I draw another Smoldering Egg. And I draw. I can't complain, I'm drawing very well. I don't know why I did. Ah, yeah, yeah. I don't think Portable Roll this creature was good because I wanted to. I I wanted him to think that he will flip this card and nothing will happen. So I prefer that. And flip this creature is actually very good. Because we'll trigger Hopeful again. I want to incentivize him to draw a land and play Mascot Exhibition, flip this creature, and thought this board was safe. So in the following turn I would put the other class to the level 2 and Portable hold the Smoldering Egg. The Ashmouth Dragon. Yeah. So I prefer to do that. The Unexpected Windfall, okay. And it's GG, right? Yeah, I go to the level 2 in the other class, hit for 5, 7, to 5, 10, 13, yeah, 5, no, 5, 9, 12, yes. So I think I played very, I drew very well after he flipped his dragon, but I think I played very well this game in overall. It's hard to evaluate, but I This time I let one portable hole, and didn't bring the one fateful absence. They are not equivalent, but kind of do the same job. Uh, as we know, there's some builds, some play Lier and some don't. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's already a core card on their deck, or at least one two in the 75, and Lier is very good against us. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, on the draw, forgot to cut a land. Very inconsistent sideboard. I thought this hand was good. Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah, we'll have turn 1, 2, good 3. Adeline is very good when you have a turn 1 and turn 2 creature. Very very good. Here I didn't know what to play around. Don't know if the right card was to actually the right play was hopeful. Probably it was the right play because it's clearly you have to think it's normal to have the spike field hazard. It's normal. Now I think he have some. He's only passing the turn. I don't know, divided by 0. Maybe I should play my Luminarch Aspirant and another hopeful. Mothering Egg. Okay. I guess I play my Adeline and another hopeful. Yes. That's a good part of Valor's stance. You don't need him to. I don't care if it's not flipped. So I just wait. Okay, Smoldering Egg. It's important to. Here it's important to stack right. Okay. So you put the training ones first, then the token. Because he can do that card, Cinderclasp, kill all your creatures. And you do some damage. I should play my both creatures and I didn't. I don't know why I didn't play my two creatures. That play is disgusting, disgustingly strong. I don't know, I go to the combat. Okay. My opponent letting this resolve didn't do anything. And I just forgot about that specifically card. So it's so many cards, and you ended up forgetting. I forgot to burn down your house, and it's a common card on their deck. I just forgot. If I remember, I was playing all the game around. I don't know, Cinderclass, other stuff, and I ended up forgetting burn down. Same sideboard, but now on the play. Keep, easy keep, easy, easy, easy. Paladin class on turn 1 with turn 2 Luminarch Spirit. Oh, as I said, he can do the best turn 1 card, that is Spikefield Hazard. Foretold on his second turn. Man, in this turn, I know it's I don't know if I don't know the word, but I think I just won the game. I just won the game this turn. Yeah, and now and now I played around Demon Bolt because I let my Adeline 3-5, so Demon Bolt don't kill my Adeline. Cinderclasm kill my Luminarch Aspirant. But I think Adeline is better when you have Paladin class because you just go to level 2 and every creature is a 2-2. It's a strong hitter. Yes, it's GG almost. Yeah, I can. And it's very this sequence: Paladin class, Luminarch Aspirant, Adeline on the play against this deck. Man, uh, I don't know. He need to have like Fading Hope, Flame Bolt, I guess. Bolt, the one that exile and do 2 damage. So I just win. Now we are 4-1. The last round of Swiss. Round 6 against Fulero. Fulero. I'm on the play. You know it's your day when you always have Luminarch Aspirant. It's the best card of the deck. So another blue-red. Let's see what is my play. Okay. Yeah, I know I can play around Spikefield Razor, but I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? I should put the first counter in an Luminarch always, at least against Spikefield. But man, I don't know. I really don't know. Probably I should. I have double spell. That's good. Okay. Hit first, of course. Let's see if he will do any play. Paladin class, good card. And he conceded the game. I think he shame conceded because he forgot the one text and he had the divided by 0 and he forgot to play. He let it resolve because I don't know. There's any good reason to just concede after this. Okay, sideboard. Why I didn't bring this card, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. This time I let Adeline on my deck. The 2 Adeline. Okay, good hand. Turn 1, 2, and 3. And I have my portable hole against the smoldering egg. That's great too. It's 5 removal spells. Okay, 4 valor resistance, 1 portable hole. Okay. He demon bolt my usher. It's no problem. Now I guess I go for spellbinder. Yeah, I guess yeah. I go for a spellbinder because welcoming vampire do nothing. Here, I guess I text yeah. Someone could say, why didn't you exile the Celestus? That is his next play, probably his next card to play. I don't know, man. The air is just busted against me, so I preferred a late Lier, like pay 7 mana with Lier and do nothing, at least 1 turn. Then tax his Celestus and he play in turn. I know he can play 1 turn earlier because this card acts as a mana. So in theory I am taxing only for 1 because Celestus will help he casting this. But I prefer to delay the Lier. Lier? Yeah. He forgot to play Galvanic Iteration. I guess this one. Yeah, he F6. He cycles a land. Okay. I transform my Faceless Haven. He divided by 0. Take a teaching to draw cards. A teaching. Foretold a card. Yeah, I played around him on both. I was sure that I wouldn't kill him. I wouldn't kill. Another galvanic iteration. Text. And now he cycles a prismatic command. And as I said, he can only pay 7 mana for Lear, and I just attack with all of my creatures and win the game. And I passed to the top 8 with 5-1, with a 5-1 score. So let's go to the quarters. So here we are on the quarters against Kaju Chicken. Let's go. I am on the draw, and I mulligan to 5. I cut to Declaring Spirit because I thought it was hard to do double spell with 5 in initial hand, and 1 Usher because I want to play Usher, Thalia, and hope to draw a land and Qatar some creatures. My opponent is playing mono green. Okay. And Paladin class is not good. Will be good with Clarion Spirit, right? My opponent mulligans to 6. Yeah. I went to 5 and him to 6. I thought Thalia was a good play. It's the only play, right? I thought Thalia was good. It was okay, but it was okay. Man, I think it's easy block here. I know he can have Snakeskin Veil. I know he can have a button inscription. So both of those cards are like a counter to my Qatar. So I evaluate more my Qatar. So I kind of wanted him to 2-for-1, not 2-for-1, but kill my Thalia spending a card. And he had inscription for counters. I just brutal Qatar it, and I draw another one. That the best possible thing to happen. I could see you someone like I wouldn't play Brutal Qatar because if he plays a creature, want to double spell with Brutal Qatar plus Paladin in class, but and uh, 4/4 first strike is much enough to win this matchup. And I didn't play both cards because I don't want to flip. Yeah. I hit for 4. I Mongrel plus Brutal Qatar, exile the other token. He can't, I guess, he have another Chariot. Okay. Here I hit 4. He goes to 1. I guess he lost the game. It was close, this game. It was close. Don't know if it was a mistake to just attack. If I go to the level 3, the problem going to the level 3 that he will always be a blocker for my bumped creature. So I thought having another creature attacking was actually better, right? If I had evasion like a flying creature, of course I would go to level 3. So I thought it was better just to attack with Faceless Haven. Here my opponent just conceded the game because he went to attack step with Chariot, and I don't know why, but he attacked with all of his creatures. He should attack only with Chariot, have 3 blockers, and I wouldn't have a good attack. I guess he would won the game if he played right. He made a bad math. I need. I guess he made a mistake, right? Go to the game 2. Okay, on the draw, side out my Talias. No, now I one land. He then Raiden on the draw. I know Raiden can be very good, especially when I saw in graph Unnatural Growth, Chariot, Snow Lands, but it's not enough for me to play Raiden on the draw. Elite Spellbinder that I don't like. I know it's a fine creature. The thing is, post board evasion it's not that relevant because he has fighting spells, and I don't know. I think you need to interact against Monogreen, and that these ones are not that. Redan is better than Elite Spellbinder, but not that much. So I think the other cards, removal spell like Valor Resistance, Portable Hole, Fateful Absence, Skyclave Apparitions, is a lot better. Maybe Redan is better than Adeline, but Adeline trades well against any creature. That was a good hand if his hand is not that fast. Yeah, but this is a fast hand. I go for a Luminarch. I want him to kill my... And I really don't know if this was a good play. Trading Luminarch Aspirant for a Sculptor. I don't know if it was a good play. But my hand was stacked with good creatures. And I thought like I need him to not having that many creatures. I saw on Natural Growth someone can say, oh, if he had a 4-drop he would play with this third land. I didn't know, I just thought it was a good to trade right now. And he had description. I Skyclave that creature. I don't trade. Another werewolf. I let my Skyclave 3/3. He transform. Yeah, if I didn't block with Luminarch Aspirant, probably in this scenario I would be very far ahead because he would have to inscription my Luminarch and I would have a Brutal Qatar on the board. So probably was a wrong block. I had to trade with Werewolf. And that's why I like Clarion Spirit. It's not great, but having blockers in this match is good. He had a lot of creatures. Okay, hit for 4. I don't like this creature in this match. I don't think it's good. He drew very well because he pumped the pack leader. I just said that I don't like, but this in this scenario is good too because it's 3/2. I have 4 life. I need to block some creatures, and I will have to lose some of them. Okay, I trade. I don't need my Clarion Spirit anymore. Here I just attack with all of... No, I don't attack with Luminar. Or I attack with Luminar. I let him trade, I guess. And that's he... I don't know why he crew Eriska. No, no, it's not. It's not bad to crew it. It block here and here. Take 8, 10, 12, 14. Man, but if I didn't attack with Faceless Haven, it was not obviously that I had a trick. I don't know. I just kill Eriska and win the game. He can. He would have to block here, take uh 8, 10, 12, 14. I gain 6 life, go to 8. He hit me for 2, 4. And I have a blocker here. Yeah, and another Valor Resistance if it was a good creature. I, I was very far ahead. Yeah, and we are in the semi. Round 8 against Luke. I am on the draw? No, play. Okay, play. This hand is good. It's, I don't know, depending on its matchup. Mirror. Mirror, it's a good hand. I attack. Play Clarion, because now I have double spell. Okay, Hopeful, Usher. Valor Resistance. Don't know if I should attack. Maybe I should attack. Here it's a very bad attack. I don't know why he did that. I think it was a very bad attack. I wouldn't do that. Now I like have double spell, killing both of his creatures. He don't have any creature anymore, and I don't think his attack was good. This card is the when you can do that, it's the nuts against the mirror. Okay, Brutal Catar, my hopeful. Okay, double. I misclicked here. As you can see, all of players are making mistakes today. All of them are making mistakes. That was a bad misplay actually. It was very bad. Man, I don't know if it cost me the game, but I would have a flyer. This turn I would go to level 2. I will have a 3/2 first strike that can trade here. 4 damage to his face. It was very bad for me. Very bad. And I attack for 1 here. I just clicked too fast. Yeah, look. Oh, I don't know. I don't know why you attack in this scenario. Why would you attack? Because you don't want to trade here? I don't know. Yeah, I guess you don't want to trade. And probably, no, but I don't know. Okay, he just attacked with the 4/3 and I don't care. Now I just attack with all of my creatures. He don't have any good. Why he considered this game? I have the paladin class. I didn't do the level up. Yeah, 3 damage. Okay. One. Sorry, 1-0. On the draw, I bring the third Valor Resistance. No. I thought I want to. I really want to win the game and thought that more removal spell and protection will be good. Bring the other normal cards that I. As you can see, all of my matches were the 3 decks that I said. One of them was using black, but it's the same idea. Turn 1 creature, that is good for him. My hand is very good. The problem on the mirror that he can have the same hand or even better. And in here there is a problem that I think I need to Faithful Luminarch, because if I draw a land I will do one of those 2 cards. And don't know if it maybe I could play Adversary too. Skyclave it. Oh. I give him a clue. Exile my Hopeful. Okay, he hit me for 3. I got 14, right? I need to draw a land. See, didn't draw a land. Go for Adversary, so he can attack, but he will trade, and I will gain 3 life. I have another Skyclave Apparition and a Hopeful. I draw a land, I go for Skyclave, his Skyclave with the 2 drop. It's very risky to Brutal Katana Skyclave, very risky. This was actually very good. And I concede the game because it's too was very it was as I said, he was on the play and I was on the draw. I had a good hand but not time to play it. No time to play. So let's go to the match. The game 3 on the play. On the play, now I have the hand. Like turn 1 Hopeful, turn 2 Luminar, turn 3 Brutal Qatar your creature. Hope that my opponent don't have the same thing. Yeah, and that's very good because he can't trade. I just do Luminarch Aspirant, attack for 2. He can do the same. Oh, portable hole my Luminarch. Okay. And I draw so many lands. Exile his monk. Don't wanna losing time not doing anything. Yeah, and that's a good sign that well, that card was very good, right? This card is very good, but he had to play it tapped, so it shows us that he don't have any land in hand, and probably is a 3 drop or a 2 and a 1 for Clarion Spirit. I attack with both of my creatures. He need to double block. Yeah, and he do that. And that's a good thing because I being knight is good for me because I don't have, and he have 4 brutal Qatar and I have 3 right now. So there his brutal Qatar won't exile my creatures. So that's actually good for me. Other thing, I should have played my Faceless Heaven last turn because I could attack with both creatures, and again he need to double block my Faceless. Probably he wouldn't. But right now I have actually a good play that is remove 2 counters and get my Luminarch back. So that was not that bad. Okay. And I don't know why. Ah, okay. I was about to say why. I don't know why he didn't play in the other side, but I have hope. That card's good against. So here I just play my adversary for with 4 mana because in the following turn I will have to play another snow covered tap, and I thought it was very slow, so I decided just to play it. Put a counter on the card. Okay, have Brutal Qatar for my adversary. I can just block here, okay. And here I do a bet, like I hope my opponent messes it up. I thought he would double block it, and I thought, if he triple blocked here, I can kill Skyclave and Monk. If he block here, he can't kill my creature. So I have the perfect play. So it was not a bad attack, because right now I can Fateful Proto Qatar and pay 2 for my counter, and now he's 4/5. I kill Reden, my creature don't die, and he have double and his following turn was like the nuts too, like 2 Luminar Aspirant in this stage of the game is very good too. Okay. So here I have to attack with my 3/5 power creatures. Because I can't win the game anymore because he is putting more counters than me. Okay. Uh, it has 4 toughness. I know he's at 10 and it's 5/5/10, but I prefer to getting counters of my creatures to destroy the clue token. It's important, right? Yeah, look, he would draw another card. Here, let's see. If I put a counter, I don't have good attackers, right? Yeah, I don't have good attackers. I don't have any way to kill him. Because he can block here. No, no. This card will be 4/5. He can block here. Trade Faceless for Faceless. And here will do 5 damage. I would lose both of my creatures. And he would lose just Faceless. 2 blockers in the following turn. I would have 3 attackers. If he had another creature, and if he drew another creature, he will have exactly 1, 1, and 1, and I wouldn't win the game. So I prefer to split 3, 3, 3, and 5, 4. Draws another Faceless, so he can do nothing with this Faceless. And here I can actually attack. Why I can actually attack? I don't know if I put I put the counter on the wrong creature. The right creature was here, okay? Because he have to block here. He have to block here. So I put the counter on the wrong creature, unfortunately. Because here block here, Faceless on the Faceless. Here is little, so he has to block one of those. So for 3, I don't know why I put here. Was a misplay. Man, in this stage of the tournament, you do, at least for me, I do more mistakes than ever. One life, another Faceless, within, and I just hit with all of my creatures and win the game. Was a very good game, I think. There is normal mistakes. If I didn't do any mistake, I will probably be on the pro players. I don't know, but I think if you see until here, I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy it, and let a comment if you what do you think about my analysis, and share with others that like playing standard, how to play it. I don't know, suggestions, constructive suggestions, and that is it. Thank you very much and see you tomorrow. I guess it will be the Pauper challenge with Mogwarts.